What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody, man? How you guys doing tonight? It's yours truly, Coach D. Will, out of Chicago, Illinois, man. And I got a gentleman that I'm working with tonight that I'm super excited about, Mr. Al Tariq. Al Tariq, what's going on, big guy?
Not much, brother. How you doing tonight, man?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I can't complain, man. Let's get ready and have some fun tonight, man.
Let's do it.
Hey, guys, put in the comment section. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. We're going to get started in about 90 seconds or less. Hey, Al Tariq, I see we already got Phoenix, we got Georgia, we got Ohio. So it looked like we kind of all over the map, man. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, they coming in from everywhere, man.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and get my watch party started, and then we're gonna knock this out. I got ATL, DMV. What's up, everybody? Let us know where y'all checking in from. What's up, everybody? Chicago, El Paso, Chicago, Queens, Vegas. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Keep checking in and get those watch parties started. This is your chance. If you haven't done so, please send that smoke signal. Hey, Al. Hey, man, look, we got somebody in Korea, bro.
Hey, look, we reaching the world, brother. Korea,
yes,
that's
sir.
awesome.
We got somebody in Korea. All right, LA, I see you. Houston, El Paso, San Antonio, Virginia. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Georgia's in the house. Yes, sir. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. All right, man. My watch party is started. It's about that time.
Yep, I'm all set too, man. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's 4321 Financial Transformation. Again, I am yours truly, Coach D. Will, Mr. Next Man Up, Don Wilson, out of Chicago, Illinois. And I got a super special guest, a brother that I'm excited to work with, Al Tariq. Al Tariq, where you checking in from, sir?
Hey, listen, man, I'm coming in from Fayetteville, North Carolina, brother.
There it is. North Carolina and Chi-Town going to go ahead and close this thing out for you guys tonight. So listen, guys, if you have not done so, please grab a pen and a piece of paper, because I promise you we're going to teach you something that was not taught in schools. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull my screen up, and we're going to rock this thing on out tonight. I'm feeling real good right now. Right. So I've got my screen pulled up. You can see me, Al?
I can see you, brother.
Sounds good. So, Al, man, let's talk about 4 financial challenges that a lot of people, unfortunately, like they just don't know a lot about them, right? So let's talk about social media. 4 challenges. We'll start it off with social distancing, with inflation, right? So inflation is the price of goods and services going up. And that's meaning bread is going up, eggs is going up, gas is going up, daycare is going up, school is going up. Now everybody's homeschooling. Ground beef is so high now, Al Tariq. I thought it was a cow that was actually jumping over the moon. That is how expensive ground beef and meat and things like that are. And the reason prices and things like that are going up is right now we are still in the midst of a pandemic, and a lot of people really don't know or understand. And I don't for the life of me get why people think that because it's not broadcasted every single day on the news now, that we on the backside of the pandemic, because we are absolutely not. And so we're seeing a lot of things go up, and they're going through the roof. And that's called inflation. And that just means the prices of goods and services going up while your dollar is staying the same, which is ultimately causing your dollar to lose value. Now, the second of the 4 challenges, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, is high credit card debt. Now, guys, back in late March, early April, sometimes in May, people were getting these stimulus checks, $1,200 at a time. And people think that the government was just generous because the COVID outbreak, that they were just gifting people with $1,200 to kind of help them get by. Unfortunately, that was not true. That was not true, is not true, and never will be true. That $1,200 came off of the back of taxpayers in the past, and believe it or not, is going to be paid back by taxpayers in the future. Now I'm gonna have Al Tarek tell you guys what I mean by it's gonna be paid back higher taxes on challenge number 3. But think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Taxes came, the stimulus check came from taxes, so we paid the stimulus check in the past with previous taxes, and it's gonna be paid in the future with more taxes. Al Tarek, tell me about what's gonna happen with these post-stimulus checks with all of these taxes that we paid.
Hey, listen, Dom, basically what that means is, man, we're going to have to pay that money back. So the United States government took out of the U.S. Treasury to put that $2 trillion out there to help us through this time. But at the end of the day, that money's going to come back one way or another. So when we're looking right now, it's just a calm before the storm.
Right. And so you're absolutely right. $2 trillion was borrowed. That means $2 trillion has to be paid back. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth challenge, believe it or not, is big business. 401ks were affected by big business because during the quarantine, ladies and gentlemen, planes could not take off, guys. Hotels couldn't be occupied. Like, think about this. Put this into perspective. The NBA stopped in the middle of the season. The NCAA tournament stopped in the middle of March Madness. Vegas was shut down. Hollywood is still shut down, meaning no movies are being produced, no TV shows and sitcoms are being produced. Unemployment was at an all-time high. Churches online now, it's virtual. Travel limitations, like all of this stuff is going on in the quarantine era. And so these things were all attached to people's 401ks in the form of big business. So people lost money. I know people that personally lost $50,000 and $60,000. I have business partners who know people that personally lost 6 figures in the month of March due to the COVID outbreak. But here's one thing that I want you guys to know. Al Tarek and myself want you guys to know that everyone is not losing in this social pandemic. So do me a favor and put that in the comment section. Everybody is not losing. So Al Tarek, we say everybody not losing. During the pandemic, right? You think the person that created the mask is losing right now, or are they actually winning?
Nah, Don, they winning big time because they're able to supply one of the main needs that everybody is needing right now, and that's the major solution of protecting ourselves and staying safe.
Right. So the person that made the mask is not losing. The person that made the hand sanitizer is not losing. The person that created Instacart is not losing, right, ladies and gentlemen? The person that created Zoom is not losing, right? Because Al Tarek and I are talking to you guys via Zoom, and I'm in the comfort of my home. He's in the comfort of his home. So that everybody's not losing. But you know the one financial company that's not losing? That's MWR Financial. MWR Financial is not losing. Our business partners are not losing. Why? Because the reason people like Purell, DoorDash, Zoom, Instacart, Amazon, and even MWR Financial, the reason why we're not losing is because we are providing solutions in a time of need, ladies and gentlemen. So here it is. We're going to talk 3 solutions. Al Tarek, tell me what these 3 solutions are, sir, and how they benefit the people.
Well, listen, man, the number 1 solution is staying safe, and that's from a home-based business. So that's going to benefit you by being able to be in the comfort of your own home and make some money and generate some revenue for yourself. Virtual solutions is the way to go. Like you said, Don, hey, listen, Zoom is winning. So, you know, big businesses are leveraging us, and why not take advantage of this time and leverage them so we can actually use platforms like Zoom, like Facebook, like Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, and we can make some residual income from home staying safe.
It's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. The most important thing that he said was staying safe. So we staying safe, and shout out and salute to everybody that's on the front line. I know my wife is a nurse, and she's out there every single day battling this. So shout out to everybody that's on the front line. Please stay safe, protect yourself. But that's it. Staying safe is the most important thing. Second, and more important, is we provide virtual solutions. So if you don't have to leave out of your house, but you can still find a way to lower your taxes and, like you said, make some money from the comfort of your home, that is the reason why we're winning. And here's the third and more important reason why we're winning. We have a team of financial experts. See, every wealthy person that I know has a team of experts. Every professional person that I know has a team of experts. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, when Jordan couldn't get past the bad boy Pistons and in the playoffs every fall or every spring, should I say, he couldn't get past the bad boy Pistons. The only way he was able to get past the Pistons was he had to get with some experts that helped him build his body up. Now we see it with LeBron James in this new day, new era, new age. He spends $1 million on his body, from nutrition to working out to different things like that. So every wealthy person that we know has a team of experts that helps them along the way, and MWR Financial is no different. Alteric, Zoom, man, check this out. Zoom so cold. Zoom made we'll call it $49 billion. That's more than the 5 major airlines together during this pandemic, man. What does that mean to you to see one company make more money than all of the major airlines together during a pandemic like this?
Hey, Don, what that means is, man, that in a time like this right here, Zoom is able to grow while everyone else is decreasing because of people being home and jumping on platforms like that. So the airlines, most people aren't traveling, right? The market is down, stock market and everything is down. So people aren't really doing the normal lifestyle. So if you are, on a traditional time frame where you was doing things like traveling and everything else, those businesses are actually hurting. But Zoom, like you said, they've outgrown all the airlines altogether. So that's why they're winning.
Absolutely. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I couldn't have said it any better. And a lot of people out there, here's what a lot of people are probably at home wondering right now. Well, this all sounds good and well, but what's my role in this? Well, here it is, guys. All we ask you to do is expose this information. That is the only thing that we ask you to do. Expose it. I've seen people become TikTok famous from March to now. Why? Yep. Because they were exposing the videos, a little 10 seconds, 60. I don't know how many seconds those stupid clips are on TikTok. But people became TikTok famous because they literally get on and they expose entertainment to people when we were literally in a doom and gloom time. MWR is asking that all you do is just expose this financial information to people that are struggling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 40 million people that are unemployed right now. So it's a lot of people that's out there looking for a solution. The same way Zoom has catapulted when the airline industry, as Alteric just talked about, when the airline industry is actually taking a loss, Zoom is catapulted. Why? Because they provide a solution. So all we ask you to do, your role is to simply expose this information to as many people as you possibly can. Now I'm gonna have Alteric talk to you about what the Extra Digit Movement's role is in this business. What's our role, sir?
Hey, look, so ladies and gentlemen, listen, like Don said, when you expose individuals to the Extra Digit Movement, what we do is we do the educating and the explaining, okay? Once we do the educating and explaining, we host Zooms like this for you, where you can invite your friends, your family, your coworkers, right? What we're gonna do, we're gonna break down how this business actually works, what it is that we do, and then Don, I'm gonna let you explain how MWR does all the executing.
Absolutely. So guys, in the comment section, do me a favor and put all I do is expose. All I do is expose. And like Alteric said, for Making Wealth Real Financial, they're going to go ahead and handle the execution of the 4 maxes for you. So that's where your team of experts come in. That's where your people going to help you get in shape financially. That's where your team is going to help you get in shape, get in the best shape of your life credit-wise. They're going to help you get in the best shape of your life debit card-wise. So it's as simple as this. It is just like owning a McDonald's. I just came from Cabo last week. I was in the south of Mexico, and believe it or not, there was a McDonald's in the south of Mexico. They're everywhere. That's why they have 99 billion served. Why? Because they understand a capitalistic society and they focus on 4 core things. That is burgers, fries, shakes, and apple pies. So they have over 1 billion served, 99 or something like that. And they focus on 4 core things. And the thing that makes McDonald's successful over a Burger King or over a White Castle's or over a Hardee's, companies like that is they know their role and they don't deviate from it. Ladies and gentlemen, you get to participate in a business with the same tax deductions for a fraction of the price. See, guys, it'll take you anywhere from $250,000 up to $2 million, depending upon where the McDonald's is structurally located for you to buy into the franchise. But with MWR Financial, you get to take full advantage of the same tax benefits for $228 one time and $4 a month. Now, Alterric, we both know this is the part where people normally say, I knew it was one of those things, right?
Yeah.
This is the part where people say, I knew it was a catch. Talk to me about, before we get into any of the slides, and talk to me about what you do with $4 a day. I want to know what you do in your personal life with $4 a day.
Man, listen, for $4 a day, right? In my personal life, I actually took advantage of all 4 pillars. Okay. So what that means is that for a very low cost, I actually invested into myself, because a lot of individuals believe that when you invest in yourself, there's something must be wrong. That's just how we talk. So investing into your own business for $4 a day, $228 one time, which is $119 a month, equaling up to $4 a day, right? You can actually grow yourself a net worth while you stay at home. So that's one of the things that I actually put in the works.
Absolutely, man, that's fantastic. For me, listen, ladies and gentlemen, $4 a day. That like I spent $4 today on a Pepsi and a Mountain Dew because I didn't sleep well last night, and I needed some caffeine and some energy throughout the day. So I literally got a Pepsi and a Mountain Dew, and it was like $1.99 each. So $4 of something that was not good, not healthy for me. I'm gonna show you guys what you get for $4 a day, as my man Alterric just talked about. Man, Money Max, Wealth Max, Credit Max, and Equity Max. Ladies and gentlemen, the IRS is telling us that getting a big refund check is not the way to go. I didn't make this up. Alterric didn't make this up. Brian Bean didn't make this up. Brian House didn't make this up. MWR Financial did not make this up. You guys are seeing it right on the screen. This came from Uncle Sam themselves. A big refund is not the way to go. So what we teach people to do is get your refund all year instead of waiting till the end of the year. See, what a lot of people don't realize, Alterric, is means again, fund means money. So your refund is just your money again. So why would you give Uncle Sam a $13,000 cash advance for them to go and invest and get wealthy off your money and then get a fraction of it back at the end of the year, when the very same people that's taking the money from you is telling you that, hey, we really don't want to take it from you. We want you to actually open up a business and pay yourself every single time you get paid, as opposed to waiting on that one-time paycheck to go ahead and get out of debt. And we're able to do this. We're able to legally, ethically, and morally minimize our taxes, as you guys see on the screen, with a software called TaxBot. Alterric, man, how has TaxBot been for you? Like how has it been, man? Has it been a game changer? Is it hard to use? Like, talk to me, man.
Man, it's not hard at all, Don. What I basically do, or what anyone basically does, right? They download the app to TaxBot. Once you start going through your day-to-day life and you're spending your money, but you have a home-based business, TaxBot actually allows you to save some money. I don't know if you can see that or not, Don.
Yeah.
And TaxBot actually breaks it down to where you're putting your receipts and you're claiming your deductions through TaxBot, which saves you time, energy, and money.
Absolutely. And like you said, guys, it's so easy to use, right? I'm not calling anybody a dummy, but it's literally like saving money for dummies. I am the most low-tech person there is. I'm gonna borrow from my big bro Chuck Harden. I'm low-tech, big check. Man, listen, I might shock myself plugging something into the electricity wall. That's how low-tech I am. But TaxBot is even simple for somebody like me. Here are some of the advantages of having a home-based business. As you guys see on this slideshow, one of our business partners was paying about almost $1,200 a month in taxes. And thanks to the experts of MWR Financial, his federal taxes was dropped down to $325. So he shifted more than $800 back into his household. So what I want you guys to do me a favor is put in the comment section, how much money am I leaving on the table? How much am I leaving on the table? Ladies and gentlemen, this TaxBot is literally, it shows you step by step how much you are deducting off of your taxable income. And then at the end of the year, all you do is hand your CPA your W-4 form from your job, and you can put it on a zip drive or something like this and hand this to your CPA. And then that makes their job so much easier when they're completing your taxes. Listen, guys, start yourself a business and let Uncle Sam pay for it. Lower your taxes with experts by keeping excellent record keeping. That is the absolute best way to go. The difference between a business and a hobby is excellent record keeping, and TaxBot helps you guys lower your taxes legally, ethically, and morally. Now let's talk about Credit Max, Alteric. I personally use the Credit Max software. I didn't realize, I know I had a lot of stuff that was on my credit report that I paid off, and I thought the stuff was actually removed from my credit history, and I realized that it wasn't. So I uploaded, I used the Credit Max software. I chatted with the experts. They told me exactly what to do. I used the Credit Max software and uploaded my credit reports to our experts. And believe it or not, within like 10 days, my credit score increased by 40 points. And I didn't have to do anything but literally log into my back office, pull my credit reports, take a copy of my driver's license, and upload that. And they went to work on my behalf, and they got me 40 points because I had a lot of stuff that was paid off, but it was still sitting on my credit report. And it was honestly, it was affecting my credit score. So they went in and got all of that stuff removed. And I went from a 787 to an 827, and is now up to an 833. You got a credit testimony for me, sir?
Yeah, man, actually I do. So the credit testimony I have is I did the same thing you did, Don. And just in a matter of time, at the same time I was uploading my documents, I went out and made a purchase. So my credit actually, at the same time I was starting my credit reports, uploading and sending my ID in, my credit actually dropped 10 points. All right. Wow. Because I made a major purchase. And then I turned around and I looked, you know, it took like 28, I think it was 29 days later, I gained that 10 points back, plus another 2 points. So if I wouldn't have made that purchase, I probably would have been in the 18 to 20 points within 20-some days. So that is my testimony.
Hey man, first of all, congratulations. That's fantastic. How hard was it? Was it difficult that you had to write any letters and then get the certified envelopes and all of the rest of that stuff? Like how hard was it?
Man, it wasn't hard at all. Basically, they give us two different options that we can choose. We can either fax it in or scan it in. And I chose the latter. I scanned it in. So, I mean, it's very easy to operate the system and the software, and the experts are just sitting there waiting on us to do our part.
Listen, guys, like he said, it's extremely easy. At the time when I uploaded my information, like I said, I got results back in about 10 days. I typically advise to allow at least 30 days. You know, it's a pandemic going on out here, and people are laid off. So allow about 3 to 4 weeks to start seeing some results, right? Because people out there, what people will do is they'll spend 30 years getting in debt, and then 30 years ruining their credit score, and then they want to improve their credit score by 200 points, and they want it done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's the microwave effect.
Yeah, they want the microwave effect. They spent slow cooker time getting themselves in debt. Now they want microwave time getting out of that or having their credit scores improve. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give the experts at least 30 days to start seeing some improvement. I promise you guys, we are growing as an organization, as a company by leaps and bounds, and they are working as fast as they possibly can to take care of everybody. They will get to you. I promise you. I just had to make that disclaimer. Now, we see the grandchild of MWR Financial here on the screen. Her credit improved from a 356 up to a 763 in a matter of 3 or 4 months. Guys, her credit was compromised, and her grandparents uploaded everything, and she's 19 years old. And they improved her credit score by 400 plus points. And like I said, in about 3 or 4 months, to the point where she was able to actually go out and purchase her own car. As you guys see her holding her keys, no cosigner, and a low interest rate. And for people that think, well, man, this only works for individuals that have terrible credit. What about somebody that has exceptional credit? Well, Chuck Harden on the left had an 805, so he's already in what's considered the excellent percentile when it comes to credit. He still uploaded his 3 credit reports, and MWR was able to get him 12 additional points. Now, 12 points might not seem like a lot to some people, but I promise you, I work in the banking industry. When you got 12 additional points, they just treat you a whole lot different at the bank. You can negotiate your own terms and things like that. Alteric, talk to me about Bert, man. Bert was already good, right?
Yeah, Bert was already good, man. And I just want to add on to what you just said, because every point does matter. And, 10, 11, or 12 points can make it or break it for you, depending on where you fall at in your credit. You see what I'm saying? I work in the auto industry, so I see it all the time. Someone gets a certain interest rate because they failed. I've seen people get a 4-point spread on interest just because they fell 1 point shy of the next bracket. Wow. That's crazy.
So every, as he said, every point counts. Bert here, my man Bert Sims, his credit score is an 834. He used the experts of Credit Max and got his credit score up to an 845. Bert then went back to the banks because he was in a process of refinancing his house. Bert went to the banks and actually had 2 banks fighting over him, to the point where he was able to refinance his house. He got a super low interest rate, and then he saved himself $40,000+ in interest. All because people look at it and say, well, his credit score was already good, but it went from really, 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 really good to really, 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 really good. It increased by 11 points, and those 11 points saved him over $40,000 in interest. So like Alteric said, every single point does count, and that's what the experts here are waiting to help you do. They're waiting to help you get the highest credit score that you can absolutely get. And again, ladies and gentlemen, all of this stuff that we are talking about is literally done for you for $4 a day. See, the best investment that you can make is in yourself. Now let's transition over to our Equity Max. We'll transition into Equity Max. So Equity Max is going to be our debt elimination division, right? Your creditors will always have a plan for you to stay in debt as long as they can possibly keep you in debt. And trust me when I tell you, if you don't have a plan for your money, somebody else certainly does have a plan for your money. Our Equity Max division literally wants to help you eliminate that debt in record time. And they help you do it with the same money that you're making. So what they'll do is they'll have you list all of your debts into the Equity Max system, and then they'll just show you how to strategically pay all of these debts off so that now you become debt-free in 10 years as opposed to becoming debt-free in 100 years. And then one of the other things that they do is they show you when your millionaire date is going to be. So Alteric, man, when we look at the screen, talk to me about Charlotte Hudson and her eliminating debt, and then talk to me about Trevor and when his millionaire date is going to be.
Man, listen, Charlotte, 111 years That was the path that she was on before she got with Extradition Movement and MWR, taking advantage of the Equity Max system. So with her, it was 111 years that she was going to be debt free. Now, like anybody else know that I don't care if you're 5 years old, 111 years, you probably won't make it to see it. So taking advantage of the Equity Max system, man, Charlotte actually now is on track for what, 2 years and 8 months before she is debt free. That's huge, man. You know, that's very huge. So once she takes a look at the track she's on now, I'm sure that she has a clear vision of how that's going to take place.
Absolutely. And talk to me about Trevor, man. Now he knows when his millionaire date actually is. And this is all with the same Equity Max software.
Absolutely, man. I've never thought of when I would become a millionaire. And Trevor has that date in sight. You see what I'm saying? The experts actually let Trevor know this is the date that you will be a millionaire if you stick to the Equity Max plan.
Wow. Wow. See, ladies and gentlemen, what he just said was so powerful. He said he never knew. He never knew when he will become a millionaire. Guys, write this in the comments and write this in your notes, please. A goal without a date is just a wish. And if you aim for nothing, you'll hit it every single time. A goal without a date is just a wish. And now we've introduced something that I'm super excited to take advantage of, and that is Bill Shredder. That is our Bill Shredder program, where they are now taking the same bills that you already paying, and they're negotiating them on your behalf to get those minimized as well. Ladies and gentlemen, again, for $4 a day, credit scores increasing, instant pay raises, debt going down and getting out of the way, going out of the window, bills being shredded, and you guys get to participate in this for $4 a day. Like my sister, my friend, my mentor, Miss Shana Rollins, she uploaded her information and they got started on her shredding her bills like right away. Like guys, I can't even control my excitement. So if I can't control my excitement, I know there's 100 other people out there that can't control their excitement. And then we're going to transition into our fourth pillar, which is going to be our wealth max. So up to this point, we've talked about 3 different maxes that allow you to text chat with the experts. They're standing by, they respond to your text chats, and you can ask them any questions that you have. Now, when you get over to Wealth Max, where the big boys start to play, now you actually have to schedule a consultation. So we've partnered with Cal Choice Financial, and they're some bad brothers. I know Cord and Eric; those are my mans over there. These are like what people don't realize is to participate in a private reserve and land banking, your net worth has to be at least $250,000. And because we partnered with this company, Cal Choice Financial, you now get to participate in this stuff out there for $4 a day, sir. For like $4 a day. So man, tell me what's some of your favorite points or favorite parts about a private reserve account?
Well, listen, man, first off, I had never really dove in and understood what a private reserve account was. So basically, I'm able to set myself up to put money in a place that's going to generate me more money, and I'm able to make myself my own bank. So borrowing from myself versus borrowing from an actual traditional bank or pulling from a 401k, right? I don't have to put up with that type of borrowing now because I'm paying myself back as I work through it. So the private reserve account is just something that stands out to me, man, and I'm striving towards it.
Hey, man, that's fantastic. And see, ladies and gentlemen, what he's saying is he becomes the bank and he borrows from himself and then he pays himself back. What a lot of people don't know or realize is when you borrow money from a bank, maybe to go buy a car from Alteric, you borrow money from a bank, you're paying the bank back and you're paying them back on interest. That's called arbitrage. So your one car, depending upon what credit score you have, is actually going to pay for 2, 3, or 4 other cars. And the banks actually just continue to take money from the people that's less fortunate, that's struggling, that's without, and they loan it out to other people, and they make money off those cars, they make money off those houses, they make money off those college tuitions, and then they put their grandkids and great-grandkids and people like that through school. And you want to know the sad part about it, Tarek?
What's that, brother?
A lot of times, your money will be in the bank, and then the bank will deny you for a loan. After they loaned your money out
to other people
else to borrow it, and they make money off of it, you'll go apply for the loan, and then they'll deny you, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So with MWR Financial and Cal Choice Financial, we just eliminate the bank and we become the bank. And then we got land banking, which is going to be in Antelope Valley. See, people, ladies and gentlemen, we're teaching you guys how to purchase land in the path of growth, right? God is creating a whole lot of different things. Technology-wise, we're getting smarter, all of these things. But the one thing that he is not creating any more of, and that is land. So we literally have to make do with what is here on earth. And so as land starts to become scarce, it's a supply and demand effect. We learned this in school, supply and demand. When supply is high, demand is low, you pay a little bit for it. But when supply is low and demand is high, people typically start to pay premium and top dollars for it because now people want what's scarce. Well, land is one of those things that's scarce. And now we get to participate in land banking, and we get to purchase for anywhere between 20 and 40% below market. So Antelope Valley is right outside of Los Angeles, right? This is baby Silicon Valley 2.0. And some of the benefits of participating in land banking right now is the Olympics will be there in 2028. So what do you think is going to happen to the value of that land? It's going to go through the roof. Warren Buffett has invested $2 billion in the rail system. NASA and the armed forces is bringing 60,000 jobs to the same land. So you're able to participate and buy low and then potentially sell high. And then you get to purchase your deed. You get your deed to your land like my good friend Melissa Jackson. See, Melissa saw the vision early and she participated in land banking to the point where her land is going to make her a lot of money, right? Now, one thing that I do have to say is past performances does not predict future outcomes. Wow. But think about this. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, the Olympics, NASA, and the armed forces. I think she's going to be all right whenever she does decide to cash in. So guys, as we transition into the money, so far, Tarek, we've told everybody about cash flow expansion, right?
Yep.
So we showed them how to get their taxes down, get their debt down, get their interest down, get their expenses down, and ultimately how to get their stress down. Now we're going to talk to you guys about money, where your cash flow is up, your income is up, credit scores is up, your investments are up, and most importantly, your abundance is up. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's the roller coaster that you want to be on. I don't mind dropping my taxes and improving my cash flow. I don't mind dropping my debt, but going up on my credit scores. I don't mind cutting out my expenses, but my investments are going through the roof. That's the roller coaster that you want to be on. So we're going to now teach you how to have multiple streams of income instead of multiple puddles of income. Tarek, how many ways do we get paid, sir?
Hey, Don, we get paid 10 different ways in this company, man. And the best way that I can say that actually has impacted me is every day at 5:02, I get a text message from one of the ways we get paid. And I have a whole bunch of people around me. I'm at work, I'm multitasking, and then my phone goes off. So I even set a little cha-ching sound to my text message. So at 5:02, man, I get paid. And that's one way that we get paid out of the 10. So it's a beautiful thing.
Hey, man, you said a cha-ching.
Yeah, I got a cha-ching.
Do people look at your phone when it's cha-ching?
Yeah, and I look at them and I go, you know what that is, don't you?
Hey, man, I love it. I love it. For the sake of time, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be able to go through all 10 ways that we get paid, but we are going to talk to you guys about a few of them. And one of the ways that we get paid is our customer bonus, right? So that's going to be our Financial Edge membership. When you look at what we just talked about with Money Max, Wealth Max, Equity Max, and Credit Max, if you just want the membership, that's $79, right? And so that's $40 a month. And then $10, $40 one time for every customer that you bring into your organization, and then $10 a month. And then we're going to talk about our momentum bonus. So Altair, what happens if you got 3 people on this live right now? At the end of it, they see the presentation once we're finished with it, and then they hit you up and say, man, I really like what I saw. What happens if 3 people join your organization within your first 30 days of business?
Don, that means that I just hit my first momentum bonus of $150. Okay, that's $50 per person that came into my business, and now I'm on the path to move towards that 60-day goal for that next momentum bonus of $450. So 3 people coming in my first 30 days makes me hit that momentum bonus of $150.
Right, exactly. So 3 people join your organization, 3 people franchise. In 60 days, what happens if those 3 people then go and help 3 additional people franchise and become qualified financial directors as well?
I hit the 60-day momentum bonus of $450, and that right there allows me to be able to structure up and help my team duplicate that again.
Right. So basically what you're telling me is in 60 days, you just made $600 just in momentum bonuses.
Absolutely right.
And in 90 days, 30 more days from that, if those 3 individuals then help 3 individuals become qualified financial directors, minimize their taxes, get their debt down, credit scores are starting to increase, you can't control another person's excitement, what happens after 90 days, sir?
That's $900 that I would get when I hit my 90-day goal of 90-day momentum bonus, and that's $1,500 total from the time I entered in my 30-day all the way to my 90-day goal, and that's $1,500 total.
So what would you say to the people that say, I knew it was one of them things where I had to bring people in? Do you actually have to bring people in?
Nah, all you got to do is expose them.
All you have to do is expose. So guys, write this in the comment section for me and Altair. Put success, love, speed. Success, love, speed. So what we're saying is, if you like what you see, hurry up and get started. And like Altair just said, just expose the information. We can't control somebody else's excitement, and neither can you. You'll be amazed at how fast this thing can actually take off for you. Then we have our sponsor bonuses. So he got, in his illustration, $1,500 just in momentum bonuses. He didn't even talk about the $50 sponsor bonuses for all of those individuals that joined his organization. That's, again, another one of those 10 ways we get paid. And then we see our leadership bonuses, where in addition to your $50 sponsor bonus, anywhere from executive director up to national director, you get an override of $10 up to $75 per person for every individual that enters into that you personally bring into your organization. So here's the deal, guys. We're literally showing you guys all of these different ways that we get paid. And then our check matching bonus. So if I bring Altair in, Altair hits $1,000 level 2 in a presidential bonus, I would get 25% check match. So then I would actually get $250 because Altair made $1,000. So you wouldn't want to, you trying to tell me that wouldn't be an incentive enough to have you get out and help people that's already struggling, help people that's already looking, help people that already needs this information? I mean, I've never been a part of anything like this in my life, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not going anywhere. I love what I do because I love knowing that I made a difference in somebody's life. And then our expansion bonus, where we literally get paid every single day. This is a screenshot of Brian Bean's back office. And it shows every day he got paid from the 9th all the way through December. Alteric, talk to me about these luxury car bonuses, sir.
Man, listen. Tier 1 of the luxury car bonus, once you hit this tier and you crack it open, that's $500 per month. Now, I don't know about you guys, but an extra $500 a month out of the 10 ways we get paid, and we just talked about 4 of them, an additional $500 a month on top of everything we just talked about can actually change somebody's life, okay? So tier 1, $500 per month. Tier 2, you're looking at $1,250, Don. So listen, I'll let you explain what tier 2 and tier 3 does for you.
Yeah, tier 2, tier 3, $1,250 a month. And a beautiful part about the luxury car bonus is you don't even have to go buy a car. They put the money onto your e-wallet on the 10th. I need you guys to do me a huge, huge favor. In the comment section, put "We love the 10th." On the 10th, the money just automatically deposits to your e-wallet. And you don't have to go buy Alteric. You don't have to go buy the white Mercedes, or you don't have to get the pink Cadillac. You don't have to get the black BMW. It's your money to use it as you please. Should you want to go out and get a car? Hey, MWR cover it anywhere from $500 a month up to $3,000 a month. If you want to keep the money and invest it or put it on your mortgage, it's your money. You do what you want to do with it. They just put it on your e-wallet. Here's some of our business partners that have already qualified for the $500 a day or $500 a month car bonus. Herschel Gibbs, Brandon Caldwell, Lieutenant Colonel Larry Stewart, Junior Spates from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, $500 a month. Then we got $1,250 a month, and this slide is definitely outdated because Mr. Charles Waymaker Ivory himself is already up to $3,000 a month. My friend, my business partner, my big sister, my upline, one of the best smiles ever, Miss Shayna Rollins, took her $1,250 a month, and she said, I already have a car. I don't need another one. So she took her $1,250 and she actually invested. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's her money. They put it on her e-wallet every month, and she's able to spend it however she wants to. Miss Quanta Sam says she's looking to buy her son a new car with her $1,250 a month. So she didn't have to get a new car. She's going to look out for her baby. Guys, it's your money. You can spend it however you want to. And then Miss Cashflow Christie is in that $3,000 a month club, where $3,000 every single month is direct deposit to her e-wallet on the 10th, and it's hers to pay her mortgage, go buy her a Bentley, maybe get herself a Ferrari, go buy a helicopter. She can do whatever she want to do with her $3,000 a month because it's hers. She earned it. It came from the same points of her out there helping so many individuals, and it's hers whether she wants to buy a vehicle or whether she wants to keep it and get herself a new bag or some new glasses, because we all know Christie's glass game is on point. Long story short, Mr. Brian Bean himself, 7 daily drivers, 7 titles, $3,000 a month on the 10th of each month, automatically deposits to his e-wallet. He say he don't need any more, but I think Bean might get him at least one more because we know the man loves classic vintage cars. I say all of that to say this. Alteric says all of that to say this. We love the 10. We absolutely love the 10. Think about having a car note and you no longer having to pay it because MWR Financial pays it for you. All from helping people feel good about themselves. All from helping people improve their credit score. All from helping people get their cash up. And then we have our presidential bonus. Now, this bonus ranges anywhere from $500 a month up to $100,000 a month. And these are some of our $500 a month recipients: Quanta, Cortez, Larry, and Brandon. There's Shayna again, Charles Waymaker Ivory, Cashflow Christie, Mr. Bean himself. Our team is just full of love. I made a post the other day and I said the thing that I love the most, Alteric, about the Extra Digital Movement. This is my first time ever working with you, man, and I hope I get plenty more opportunities to work with you because I really respect you and appreciate what you bring to the table. But the thing that I love about the Extra Digital Movement the most is we are such a fun-loving group of soon-to-be millionaires. And we're able to do this from the comfort of our own home. Let's show these people about this daily guarantee, and let's get ready and get out of here, sir.
Let's do it.
So our daily guarantee ranges anywhere from $5 a day up to $1,000 a day. And again, it deposits to your e-wallet on the 10th of every single month. Alteric, sir, what's your daily guarantee looking like these days?
Man, Don, I'm at the $20 a day with what you have up on the slide. So that's $600 a month residual so far, and I'm about 68% close to $30 a day.
There it is, man. Congratulations. Now, let me ask you this. For a lot of people that's probably sitting at home and saying, man, I can't get enough people to get the $600 a day. Was it hard to do, and did you have to get everybody by yourself?
No, I didn't, Don. What I did was I exposed a few individuals to this business, and like you said, success loves speed. So as I was excited to share this information with them, they went out and did the same. And as we build as a team, that's when my $20 a day kicked in.
Wow. And you know what I love that he said, or one thing that I love about his testimony, he said he's building as a team. So that means he's making sure everybody else is eating as well, and it's not just him. And again, that's why I love the extra digit movement. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, $600 is just his minimum. That he's just guaranteed $600 if he has a bad month. So that's his minimum. Our business partners up to $30 a day and $50 a day. Like I said, some of these slides are outdated. Then we up to the $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month minimum. I have reached that level where I'm up to $50 a day every single day, daily guarantee. So those are our minimums. $100 a day. Kim Whitfield, Larry Murray Jr., my guy, Charles Wade, Hollywood, $150 a day. The Wealth Whisperer, Miss Quanta Sims, $150 a day. And then we got some of our Alteric, we got some of our $1 million ring earners, man. Our slide gonna be on there real soon. We coming, bro. We coming. We coming. Cashflow Christy Howard and Charles Waymaker Ivory, to earn what they earn, Alteric, a month, you would need $1 million in the bank earning 8% interest.
That's crazy.
And they did this in 8 months, ladies and gentlemen, 8 months. And then the man, the myth, the legend himself, the GOAT, I call him the GOAT. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to argue with anybody. Mr. Brian Bean, $45,000, $50,000 a month in just 8 months, all from exposing this information and literally getting out here and helping as many people as he can change his life. So, ladies and gentlemen, we love the 10th. It's our favorite day of the week. You see a lot of happy MWR business partners. So as we wrap this up, it's 3 types of people that see this presentation. And number 3 says, I'm out. Thanks. I don't need no daily guarantee. I don't need a car bonus. I'm good. I don't need a 978 credit score. Land banking and all of that stuff is not for me. I have it. And we understand time is the one commodity that you can't get back. So we appreciate you giving us these 45, 50 minutes of your time. And the only thing that we ask you to do is just share this information with somebody that may not be as fortunate as you. Alteric, what's number 2?
Hey, man, Don, number 2, they says, listen, I have all the money I need. I don't want to make any additional income, but I can take advantage of those experts. So I like the membership. And number 2 says, I would love to sign up, and that's $79 a month. So number 2, we say get back with the person who invited you out, text them and let them know that, I want to take advantage of those memberships, and we'll help you get started.
Absolutely. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 says, Don, Alteric, y'all could have stopped talking a long time ago once y'all start talking about people's credit scores increasing. Once y'all start talking about franchising the alternative but equal to a McDonald's for $228 one time, I was ready to rock and roll. I'm all in. I need the cash bonuses. I need the presidential bonuses. I need the car bonuses. I need all of that. I'm looking to get paid on the 10th, just like Brian, Katz, Cashflow, Christy, Charles, Ivory, all you guys. I'm in. To you, we say, welcome to the team. Text, inbox, smoke signal the person whose watch party you are watching and let them know that you are number 1. And they'll go ahead and get that information over to you so that you can go ahead and get started. And guess what, guys? We are back tomorrow at 12:25 Eastern Standard Time for our final day of our 10K giveaway, where we're literally giving away $10,000 to people that are investing in themselves. Us as the Extra Digit Movement want to do our part in this world, in this community, with everything that's going on with this pandemic, to bless as many people as we possibly can. So you have an opportunity to get enrolled and get started tonight, and then flood your timeline tomorrow with our final 3 presentations for our 10K giveaway. Hey, Alteric, any last closing words for me, sir?
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you, sir. Invite me out. And listen, I want to tell anybody right now, don't talk yourself out of an opportunity. So if you see something for yourself, dive in, go after it, man. That's what I did.
Fantastic. Hey, man, you're a rock star. I appreciate you you rocking with me tonight, being my co-pilot. Like I said, man, it was such an honor to grace the stage with you. The first of many, man. Keep going. I'm super proud of you. Hey, guys, one day, day one, the decision is yours. You decide. Get in contact with whoever put you on, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 12:25 Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night. Stay safe. God bless, guys.